morning, 7th grade. Today we're going to go over the second scene that I wanted you guys to look at, which is Viola's arrival on the coast of Illyria. So she's shipwrecked and she winds up there. And she's with her captain and some sailors, but her brother's nowhere to be found, which they kind of go over a little bit. So I've got it in my hand. I'm just going to start from the beginning. So Viola says, "What country, friends, is this?" It's an easy one. So she's saying, "Where are we?" And the captain says, "They're in Illyria." Viola says, "And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailors?" So she says, "What am I supposed to do here? My brother's gone. He must have drowned." And the captain says, "It is perchance that you yourself were saved." And Viola says, "Oh, my poor brother, and so perchance may he be." So she says, "Do you think he has been saved?" The captain says, "True, madam, and to comfort you with chance, assure yourself, after our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope both, teaching him the practice to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where, like Arion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves as long as I could see." So the captain is like, "Well, I saw him grab on to part of the boat, so he might be okay, perhaps." Viola says, "For saying so there's gold, mine own escape unfoldeth to them, I hope." So she says, "Okay, well, thank you for telling me that. Whereto thy speech serves for authority the like of him. Knowest thou this country?" So she's like, "Do you have any idea what this country's like?" The captain says, "Aye, madam, well, for I was bred and born not 3 hours travel from this very place." Interesting. So the captain is from this area, and he's like, "Yeah, I kind of know a little bit about it." Viola says, "Who governs here?" The captain says, "A noble duke. We already know him. His name is Orsino. We met him in Act 1, Scene 1. So we know him." Viola, of course, does not. He says, "What is the name?" The captain says, "Orsino." Viola says, "Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then." Hopefully you know what a bachelor is, a man who's unmarried. The captain says, "And so is now, or was so very late. For about a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmur, as you know what great ones do the less with prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia." So for some reason the captain knows all the drama going on in Illyria, and he says, "Well, I think Orsino's still a bachelor. He's in love with Olivia." Viola says, "Who's she?" The captain says, "A virtuous maiden, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since," so it's been like a year, "then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died." Ooh, so her dad died and her brother died. And it says that she has abjured the company in the sight of men. So she's in mourning because her whole family has died. So that's probably a big reason why this whole Orsino situation isn't working out. So Olivia's whole family died, so she's kind of been shut out from the world and shut out from men. Viola says, "Oh, that I served that lady and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is." So Viola says, "Hey, I should go talk to this chick and hang out with her and see if she can help me," because she's like wealthy. So she's like, "I should go talk to her. I bet she can help me." The captain says, "That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's." So the captain's like, "I don't think she's going to let you in. She really isn't letting anyone in at this time." So Viola decides she has a plan. So her plan, she says, "There is a fair behavior in thee, captain, and though that nature with a beauteous wall doth oft close in pollution, yet of thee I will believe thou hast a mind that suits with these thy fair and outward character. I prithee, I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke." So like one of your questions, it says, what is the plan made by the end of the scene? So this is when Viola decides to disguise herself as a man, and she's going to go serve the Duke so that she can figure out how to get off of this island and how to rescue her brother and how to figure out like how to fix this, because everyone on her ship has died except for like a couple people. So she's like, "I really need some help." So she's going to disguise herself. "I'll serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him," which is like just a man who, well, I won't tell you the exact description, but it is a man. "It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service." So she's like, "I'm talented, I got this. What else mayhap to time I will commit, only shape thou thy silence to my wit." So Viola's like, "I need you to keep a secret. Captain, I need you to dress me up as a man and send me into his palace, but don't tell anyone. The captain says, "Be you his eunuch, and your mute will be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see." Viola says, "I thank thee, lead me on." So this is their plan. The captain's going to help. And your 3 questions that I have just says a quick summary of what's happening in the scene, so you can just paraphrase and kind of like a poem TP cast and just tell me like what's actually going on, so what's physically happening. What's the plan made, and how do you think Viola feels during the scene? So Viola goes through a lot of different feelings, so I want you to talk about her character and kind of what she's going through throughout the scene. We'll have some more scenes next week and the week after. We're not going to read the whole thing. I am going to try to get through the scenes that I think are the most important. So we'll have some more next week. Good luck. If you guys need any questions, you know how to reach me. I'll see you later. Don't forget, this week we have DGP, Scene 1, Scene 2, which is this, and then you guys also have vocab due Thursday, which is tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. But it's our last unit. So long.